Hello, and welcome everybody to the first episode of WTV for the 2022 through 2023 school year. My name is Clara.
And my name is Sawyer. We have a great broadcast for you today, starting with a fine arts update.
Smez went to Kingsland, Georgia on October 15th to participate in the Georgia Junior One-Act Play Competition. This year, the play was Frozen Junior. A total of 30 students went to the competition. Smez has participated in this competition for 7 years. And now for the awards. Jasmine Bell won Best Supporting Actress of the festival for her portrayal of Olaf. And Dwight Lewis and Henry Duke were awarded All-Star Cast for their work as Hans and Kristoff. Let's congratulate the actors of their great show.
Earlier this school year, St. Martin's held student council elections. Each 5th through 8th grade classroom elected one male and one female representative. Once elected, they got to choose if they wanted to run for a position within the student council. Those people were then voted on by the middle school. The following people were elected: McCall Smith as president, Thomas Koziel as vice president of community service, Tanner Vassian as vice president of school service, Evelyn Grace Hyde as vice president of administration, Scotty Hamilton as recording secretary, Jasmine Bell as corresponding secretary, and Chase Oliver as treasurer.
In our first visit with feature, Madeline and Lily sat down with Ms. Fenstermacher and our interim middle school principal to find out a little more about her.
It's interesting. Even before I taught, I had a different career. So I worked in human resources. And then my first teaching job, I taught high school, and I taught 9th and 10th grade at Brookwood High School in Gwinnett County. I taught all gifted students, and I taught some AP classes as well. So I did that for a couple of years, and then I stayed at home with my 2 sons, and that was teaching as well, just in a different capacity. And then I had a stint in 2nd grade here where I taught, and I think I landed in 6th grade for 7 or 8 years teaching that grade. And I even taught my own son, and we both survived. I really like it. It's different. There's some things I miss about being in the classroom, and it's like getting to know students one-on-one, but that's a possibility in working as a principal as well. So far so good. English, of course, right? What's your favorite subject?
Science. Social studies.
That's the incorrect answer, I'm sorry.
English is hard for me, but it's okay.
Oh, I don't really have a least favorite food, like healthy food. So my least favorites are Whoppers candy. Do you know what those are? Those malt balls?
Yeah,
They're so wrong. They're so wrong. Licorice, that's another one. It's not delicious. And my third least favorite food, or this is actually a beverage, root beer. Horrible. Hopefully still working as a principal here or elsewhere, and working with middle school students. Oh, it always depended on the teacher. Like with, when you have a teacher that kind of makes it fun, so it would change from year to year. And some teachers you just totally connect with, and some teachers are like, they're a great teacher, they're just not my favorite. So it was always dependent on my favorite teacher in any given year. So it changed. Oh, I love the Smith community, the St. Martin's community. So I've been a part of this community for a long time. My oldest son is a junior in college, so he's old, he's 20, but he started here when he was 4 or 5 years old, so about that long. It's like once you start here, you don't leave. You're always, and even after you graduate, you're still part of the community.
This year, the fall middle school retreats were back. The 6th and 8th grade traveled together to Menton, Alabama to visit Nature's Classroom. When they arrived, the students were broken up into field groups and either went on a hike or had some free time where they could play something like soccer or volleyball. The 8th grade had options to zip line as well. After their hikes, the students were able to choose between different activities. The 6th graders could find out more about owls with the hoot and hurl, learn how to bake without an oven, take the Burma Bridge Challenge, participate in an egg drop, or try certain challenges to see how people with disabilities can overcome obstacles. The 8th graders could choose between building wooden structures, learning how to make soap, making candles, or how to build a fire. On their second day, students were able to choose a new activity and then followed it up by another hike or a scavenger hunt before heading back home.
The 7th grade headed in a different direction and went to Nottahilla Outdoor Center in North Carolina. Students were divided into groups and then took part in several different activities. The first was a whitewater rafting adventure. Man, that water was cold. The second was a hike to a waterfall, and the final option taught students all about river ecology. After dinner, students got to play in a treetops rope area and then hang out and have s'mores by a bonfire. All of the middle school students enjoyed some time away from their normal routine and liked being outside.
As our 8th grade students start to think about high school, Mr. Conrad works with some schools outside of the immediate area to help students look at the option of a boarding school. On September 21st, 8th grade students and their parents heard from the schools listed on the screen now. The representatives took turns explaining more about how the boarding schools work and what life is like in their environment. After their presentation, students were able to visit each school's table to ask more questions and to also get some giveaways like markers, stickers, portable chargers, and more. It was a great opportunity for students to hear about some different high school opportunities. Now for a little fun, check out the first Jokes with Julie.
Hello, folks, and welcome to Jokes with Julie. I'm your host, Julie Urban.
And I'm your co-host, Clara Owen.
Now let's get right into the jokes. Why isn't there a clock in the library?
I don't know. Why?
Because it talks too much.
Oh my God.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
A broken pencil.
A broken pencil who?
Never mind. It's pointless.
Oh my God.
Now, would you get in trouble with your teacher if you didn't do something?
Of course not.
Well, I didn't do my homework.
Oh my gosh, Julie, you're gonna get in trouble.
Well, that's all for today, folks. Thank you for coming, and I hope you enjoyed Jokes with Julie. I gotta go do my homework. Au revoir.
See ya. Sports are alive and well here at St. Martin's. Over 70% of students in the middle school have participated in at least one sport this fall. The 8 girls volleyball team has played many great games and finished their regular season undefeated in MAC conference play. They are the #1 seed and will host the museum school in the semifinals. The B volleyball team closed out their season with 5 wins and 4 losses, showing great improvement in teamwork. The C teams ended the season undefeated. Because of the number of players, C team was broken into 2 squads, red and blue. They played against Ridgeview, AIS, Galloway, and ACA, and dominated them all. Red team beat blue team in a very close final game of the season.
The cross-country team headed to Wesleyan for the private school championship race. The rain was falling, but spirits were high. We ran well. Thomas returned after weeks away with a hip injury to finish strong 17th overall. AP and Lily Branson were the top 2 finishers for the girls. Great event and great warm-up for next week's MAC championship runs. Monday, October 17th at Girard, Landing is the B championship race, and October 21st at 9 a.m. is the championship race of the elite runners. We got an outside shot to bring home some hardware if we all have a great race. Wish them luck.
Ultimate Frisbee finished their season with a 7-2 record. Led by a solid 8th grade core, we have played fast, scoring at will all season long. Henry to Allo to Colin to Lexi, and on, scoring point after point with amazing throws, catches, and determination. We finished as the 3rd seed, and we play for a spot in the championship on October 20th. If you haven't seen a game, stop by on your way out. It's fast-paced and very exciting.
Boys soccer has had an amazing season. We finished as the 2nd seed in league to play with 4-1 and 1 record. This is the highest finish in quite a long time. Jake, Tommy, and Sam have secured the middle all season, creating massive amounts of opportunities in offense, while Tommy and amazing goalkeeping by Bennett have shut teams down. McCall and Alvin have knocked in some crucial goals of late, and the Warriors are rolling. We will take on Atlanta Classical Academy at Silverbacks Park in the semifinals. Warriors will play AIS on October 20th.
We hope that you enjoyed this broadcast of Warrior TV.
Be sure to check us out on our YouTube channel.
We'll
see you next time.
Hi, I'm Sienna, and I have something to tell you. Remember to go see the school sports and do your homework. And if you want to know how to say bye in Japanese, it's sayonara.